My parents called a family meeting. You owe us for raising you, Dad said, handing me a bill. I thought it was a joke. Then Mom added, be grateful we're only charging you this much. So I pulled out my own invoice, and when they saw the total, their faces went pale. I was eating leftover pizza when Dad texted, family meeting, tomorrow at 6, important, no exceptions. I showed up thinking someone died or got engaged. Instead, my parents sat at the dining table with my sister Emma smirking beside them. A manila folder sat in front of Dad like evidence at a trial. Thanks for coming, Dad said, sliding the folder across to me. We've been doing some calculations. I opened it. Inside was a typed invoice, line items, dates, dollar amounts, my name at the top, like a defendant. Total amount, due, $147,832. I laughed. Is this a joke? Does it look like we're joking? Mom said, arms crossed. 18 years of food, shelter, clothes, school supplies. We kept receipts. My sister leaned back, grinning. Told you he'd freak out. I scanned the list. $47 for a winter coat in 2009, $23 for a field trip in 6th grade, $891 for my wisdom teeth removal. They'd itemized my entire childhood down to the box of crayons they bought me in kindergarten. You're billing me for raising me? Other parents charge interest, Dad said. Be grateful we're only charging you this much. Mom nodded. Emma already paid hers. She understands family responsibility. That's when it clicked. Emma paid them. My golden child sister who could do no wrong actually wrote them a check, and now they expected me to do the same. You're serious. We expect payment within 60 days, Dad said. Or we can set up a plan. Your choice. I sat there, staring at people who were supposed to love me unconditionally, now treating me like a debtor. Then I remembered something. Give me 1 week, I said calmly. Mom's face softened. We knew you'd see reason. I didn't see reason. I saw red, but I smiled and left. That week, I made my own invoice. Every time I'd bailed them out, every favor I'd done that they'd forgotten, every moment they'd used me as their safety net while treating Emma like royalty. The following Sunday, I showed up with my own manila folder. Before we discussed payment, I said, setting it down, I have my own accounting. Dad frowned. What's this? Open it. He did. Mom leaned over. Emma's smirk started fading. Total amount due to me, $284,920. What the hell is this? Dad's voice cracked. My invoice. For services rendered. I walked them through it. $43,000. For the down payment I gave them when they were about to lose the house 5 years ago. They'd promised to pay me back. Never did. $18,000. $500 for Dad's car repairs. I covered when his truck died. $31,000. $200 for the loan I gave them to start Mom's failed boutique. $12,000 for Emma's college tuition. They guilted me into paying because she's family. Then the smaller stuff. $2,400 for being their on-call tech support for a decade. $150 per emergency ride to the airport, documented over 40 trips. $8,900 for house sitting and dog sitting every time they vacationed, which they never paid me for despite paying Emma $100 a day for the same thing. The room was silent except for pages turning. This is ridiculous, Mom stammered. That was family helping family. Exactly, I said, pointing at their invoice. So was raising me. Emma's face had gone white. You're being petty. No, I'm being accurate. You want to treat family like a business transaction? Let's do business. Dad's hands shook. We're not paying this. Then I'm not paying yours. Actually, after offsetting what you owe me, you still owe me $137,088. I accept checks or wire transfer. Mom started crying. How could you do this to us? How could you itemize my childhood and hand it to me like a bill? The folder sat between us like a bomb. Everything they'd done, every loan they'd conveniently forgotten, every time they'd chosen Emma while I funded their emergencies, it was all there. Documented, dated, receipted. We raised you out of love, Dad said weakly. Then you shouldn't have sent me an invoice. I stood up, leaving my folder on the table. When you're ready to apologize, call me. Until then, consider us even. And if you ever try to collect, I'll see you in small claims court with this. I walked out while Emma tried to console Mom. My phone blew up for 3 days. Angry texts, voicemails about betrayal and disrespect, but nobody mentioned their invoice again. 6 months later, Dad called. No mention of money. Just asked if I wanted to grab coffee. I said maybe. Some debts can't be calculated, and some families need to learn that love isn't a transaction you can bill for.